Greetings, beautiful humans, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is your soulmate soul scopes, where your Akashic Records, your soul books, meet your zodiac. Now, many of you may not be really familiar with the Akashic Records. Well, this is your soul's journey through evolution in time. So the timing of this video is really important for the message that you are about to receive. These are channeled messages from your soul, your angels, your guides, your crossover loved ones, and your ascended masters. We use tarot and oracle cards just to connect and communicate with you. So watching the message all the way through is super important, because as a medium and a channel, it's likely that some of these messages may be very specific. And since we're channeling for an entire zodiac, sometimes your loved ones or maybe an ancestor may have a specific message just for you. And so if you don't watch it all the way through, you may miss a very important channeled message. So your arrival at this channel and this message may be the timing that you need it. And because we're channeling for an entire zodiac, each situation and circumstance may not resonate with you, but you may pick up a few ways to go about your situation and circumstances. And don't forget to jump to the timestamps, because all decans will be separated by your timestamps. So don't forget, check your timestamps. So now, let's get ready for your Soulmate Soul Scopes reading. Greetings, and welcome in to all my Cancers. Welcome back. I'm Janine. This is going to be your soul growth reading from the energies of January 15th through the 31st. Let's get it in. All right, to all my Cancers out there. This is, again, your soul growth reading. And if you're just tuning in to the very first time, beautiful human, this is something that you definitely want to pay attention to, because this helps you understand the pattern of the cycle of energy from all the planetary energies, including that comprises of your life path, as well as your karmic energy, has a lot to do with your soul growth. So that's why we are adding this portion now. These have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to give it one extra shuffle of love here for you. A little bit of Reiki on it. All right. And this is the soul growth, perseverance. So this particular lesson at this time is about your inner knowing, and how to also stick with it through the course of all the things that you are healing and growing. And also the most uncomfortable thing is going into places that you've never been before and moving through the space and time of getting there. So you have to persevere with any intention, because it requires energy to manifest. So you have to hold that resonance. It is universal law. These are facts. All right, so a little bit of Reiki on this one. This is your gifts, your talents, those abilities, those skills that you have to employ to help you harness the energy of perseverance. And we have reflection. And what's important about reflection, especially at a time of a retrograde, it's a time to slow down, literally, and think about all your past decisions, places where you missed the mark, or that you see clearly you're going through a space again and you need to redo something. So they're saying that your gift, which it definitely is, Cancers are moon children. So reflection is already inborn in every single one of you. This is going to be the key strength to persevere, is looking within, doing that true, authentic reflection. And we're not talking about worry and anxiety. We're talking about reflection. Introspection is something completely different. Okay, my friends? We're not going to spend time beating ourselves up over spilt milk. We're just going to see how we spilled it and then not make that mistake again, right? All right, so here we have the path. And that path for you is the ritual of healing connections. This is heart. And what I'm hearing here for you is to spend the time while you are using your skill of introspection and reflection to persevere, is that you are going to now look at the space of your deepest heart expression. How do you shine as the love of yourself? Because that reason is what gets you through. So now we have our soul growth. We're going to be growing some things, and they're asking you to persevere as you go through this time of transformation. Let's get started with your readings.
Welcome my Cancer Decan 2 friends whose birthdays are from July 2nd to the 12th. We're going to go ahead and get started with our Soulmate Soul Growth reading here. Soulmate SOULSCOPE reading. We already did the soul growth. If you watched it, I hope you did, because I'm about to set up this one right here. Let's do it. Alright, my Cancer Decan 2s. Let's get started here. Put a little extra love on this. We already give you a little pre-shuffle. That way you're not spending 5 minutes sitting here watching me shuffle cards, because you want to see the cards, not watch them be shuffled, right? We also want to know, where is the love? How can I have a deeper connection? Oh, that's a good question. I wonder who asked that one. We're going to see where we're at here today. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. So they're saying here, they're going to say, okay, so this is where we're at. They want to do the whole regular spread. If a lot of you watch tarot or readings, present, past, future, right? So we are at a point here where we are looking over our entire past self. We are breaking down different barriers and trying to see exactly what parts of the story we can grow from, what parts of the story have damaged us, what parts of the story are still affecting us today. And so we are looking to heal these portions. So they want you to continue doing so. And as you're doing so, form an intention of why. I love this here, because this is, why are you searching for a deeper connection at this point? What are you looking to fill a void? And they're asking, you're looking to fill a void? Or is this a form of loneliness? Is this because you're sad? Or is it based out of a heart connection? Like, I just genuinely want love. I've been doing all this work. I'm ready. I want this deeper connection. I know I can bring someone in my life. I've made space. I've cleared space. I've gone through my story. I've worked through this story, and I'm ready to bring in this love and this relationship. And those who are in relationships are asking here, what is the next steps here? You've been feeling very monotonous, and so you're looking at that portion like, how can I take this to a different level, or should I take it to a different level? And so finding the intention that you want. This is those who are relationships 1 to 3 years are saying. So this is something that you have to talk and communicate over. And once you do, they're saying once you do, you'll be able to run into this land of the milk and honey, and actually create abundance. This is also going for career areas heavily as well. Because the love has to come from a love of self, but in career aspects, we are forming next steps, trying to get to that, trying to get that bag. You're trying to find, or you have found, and you're making connections, and people are coming into your life at this time. They want you to, although, good thing you're here. If you're hearing this now, they want you to beware, because this is right towards the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. So analyzing, making sure you get the things that were already begun, finalized beforehand. It's already in its slowing down state, and to revise and maybe revamp some things here, so that way when it comes out you can hit this full force and see this blossoming abundance come towards mid-February. And as you do so, going back, there's bouncing back to love here. As we formulate these intentions and look for this abundance in this love section and having this grow, we have to, I love that these are right together. The message in a bottle reverse and the truth be told. They're both saying kind of along the similar lines. This is kind of an underlying message. This is something that you haven't told yourself, that you've kept bottled up, and you have to, these both correlate with the intention of the why. You have to let it out. What is holding you back? What is causing this so desperate need for attention, they're saying, for affection? Some of you haven't created this form of this intention, so it's coming from a different heart space, and you have to open that up and begin to tell yourself truthfully what it is that you deserve and desire, so that way you don't continue on the story in this new relationship that you're seeking, or the relationship that you're in. Allow yourself to really be open and communicative, listening to your heart at this time here. It's gonna be good. And if you had watched the soul growth reading, soul lesson here, is talking about perseverance and the ability that you guys have, and this is perfect for you to be able to look inside and analyze and check out the story of what have I been hiding from myself and what am I justifying. A lot of justifications, a lot of things I'm saying just because it's been a while, I feel like I'm ready, but you're not sure why. You just kind of want, it's been too long, it's the time, I'm getting older. These kind of things are popping in, and this is why you're trying to rush into it, and they want you to take a moment, because when you actually take a moment and divulge the story, talk truthfully to yourself and what you deserve and what you desire, you're going to get that. It's going to come. It's going to be there for you. This is abundance in all areas that's waiting for you at the time, and the changes are going to happen with that. I like this card. Comes up for me a lot. The change in the wind. This is the direction, right? This is the time to allow the surrender to move through these old ways and old habits of being and old habits of creating and old ways of communicating. We have to now communicate from the truth in self, backed by a heart-centered intention, because we want that love, we want that connection. You feel it in your bones, you feel it in your heart, you feel it in your soul, and you're like, I want this. And you have to know why we haven't gotten it quite yet. Why is it still being delayed? Why is it that when I get into this relationship, this person, I feel like I'm just reliving this story and trying to go deep? So we have to be truthful in ourselves. So how are we creating this? Because you are creating this, and you have to change the way we create, so that way we can get this abundance here, this land of the milk and honey. And then again, this is in all areas. It's not just in relationships, it's not just in business, this is in all areas. So be truthful in the intentions that we begin to create here moving forward through the 15th through the 31st. All right, my Cancer Decan 2. So it's time to release the story and formulate these new intentions, because we want to get that milk and honey, this abundance in all areas in our love. Don't forget, if this resonates with you here in the love or in the abundance, go ahead and drop one of these emojis down below, so that way we know what resonated with you most. We want to connect with you, we want to help you grow. There's certain things that you need help growing through and just need to reach out or just someone to talk to, either drop them in the comments or, if you feel it's a little more personal, give us a call, send us an email, let us know. We want to connect with you guys here. We want to engage in 2021 and really be alongside with you through your journey. I am Josh. I am sending you a lot of love and light. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so you get all of our great content here. And I'm signing out.